For today's discussion, we will tackle about sociocultural anthropology in Module 5. This module is entitled The Human Race. We will tackle about the ethnic groups in the Philippines. Under our discussion content are the following. For Luzon, we have Aita. For Visayas, we have Cebuano and Hiligaynon. And for Mindanao, we have Maranao and Moro. Aita. Aitas are one of the first known migrants of the Philippines. Historians said they are Austro-Melanesians since some historical research suggests they are of the same as those Aborigines of Australia and Melanesians of Solomon Islands. However, it is still not clear how they arrived in the country. On the other hand, some historians point out the Bering Land Bridge theory or the tulay na lupa to explain their history. Aitas are distincted by their height, hair, and skin. They have dark to brown skin, curly hair, and typically 5 feet tall. Cebuano. The Cebuano people, or mga Subuanon, are the largest subcategory of the larger ethno-linguistic group Bisaya, who compose the largest ethno-linguistic group in the country. Cebuano language is their primary language, an Austronesian language. Cebu is their originated province in the Central Visayas region. Later on, they scattered in other locations such as Negros Oriental, Samar, and Siquijor. One of the most important influence was the introduction of Islam to the Philippines when they were in contact with Muslim traders from Malaysia in 13th century. Various influences came to Cebu with the introduction of American and Spanish forces in the 16th century, which ushered the colonial Philippines until 20th century. Cebuano language have undergone several phases from pre-colonial era to modern days, resulting to language variations. Hiligaynon. Hiligaynon or Ilonggo, the fourth largest ethno-linguistic group of the country, living in Panay, Western Negros, Southern Mindoro, Tablas, Romblon, Sibuyan, Guimaras, and northwestern Masbate. They speak a Bisaya language of the Austronesian family. Like Cebuanos, Hiligaynon was also colonized by the Spaniards, merging the culture and traditions to the ethnic community. The outcome was the Dinagyang Festival, celebrated every fourth Sunday of January in Iloilo City. It means merry-making, venerating the Santo Niño who on the feast. Maranao. The Maranao are known for their intricate weaving, woodworking, and metalwork. The term Maranao refers to the people who lived in the area surrounding the Lake Lanao in the Bukidnon-Lanao Plateau, which is 2,200 feet above sea level. They are one of the most One of the Philippines' largest Islamic groups, Marawi City, Lumbaa, Bayabao, and Bayang are among most important locations. The Maranao are a Maguindanao breakaway group who converted to Islam. All families can trace their religious roots back to Sharif Kabunsuan, who brought the Islam to the area. Moro. Filipino Muslim ethno-linguistic groups are commonly referred to as Moro. While the 2010 census reported that Muslims made up about 5.6% of the population, the National Commission on Muslim Filipinos estimated in 2012 that the true figure was closer to 11%. The southern island of Mindanao as well as Palawan and the Sulu archipelago are home to the majority of Muslims. Many consider themselves to be Bangsamoro or Moro Muslims, whose traditional homeland is Mindanao. Maguindanao, Maranao, Tausog, Samal, Bajau, Yakan, Ilanon, Sangir, Milabungno, and Jamamapun are the primary Moro ethno-linguistic groupings. The majority are Sunni Muslims, however, certain Moro minorities residing in higher zones follow animism. So that is all for today, guys. This is Ferdinand B. Francisco Jr. I hope you learned something for my radio presentation. I am from BSED-SOC STUD-1, and this is my instructor in MCSSE 105, Mrs. Princess Balbuena. Goodbye!